You are now listening to No Dumb Idea. No Dumb Idea. No Dumb Idea.
You are now listening to No Dumb Idea.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the 100th episode of No Dumb Ideas. We did it, 100 episodes.
Wow, we
Well done,
finally
boys.
did
Well
it.
done, well done.
My name's Joel,
My name's
And
Jackson.
I'm also Joel.
and we, as always, are hosting No Dumb Ideas.
Damn right.
But for a special 100th episode occasion, I'm going to pass it back to the hosts.
Smart.
And
Clever,
I hear,
clever.
look, out of the 100 episodes, I hear that at least episode 29, 47, 73, and 92 are really good.
Yeah, no, like what? What's that? 5 out of 100 ain't bad.
That's good.
Those are
That's what I'm
good
hearing.
odds.
Hey,
That's still a pass in math, I think.
and remember, there's no dumb ideas. Enjoy.
Thank you guys. Hi guys. Welcome to No Dumb Ideas. 100th episode. It's No Dumb Ideas.
The big O.
Yeah. Round of applause right off the bat. We made it.
Yeah,
You know?
100. A century.
Actually, pretty goddamn crazy. I'm your host of this episode, Gibbledang. Who am I joined with?
Oh, I'm also here, GymleaderNate, as always. Whether people want me to or not.
And I'm Dala on the little podcast that could, one hundo.
And this is a No Dumb Idea. It's usually like a pop culture, video game, comic book, movie, TV show, like pop culture podcast. Sometimes we make jokes, sometimes we play games, and very rarely, very seldomly do we have a kind of a quiet and honest episode. And I guess just before we get into everything, how's everyone's day been? Or everyone's week, I guess. I feel like it's been a while since we've caught up with each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know I have been balls deep in video games. Just a couple new special interest games that caught my attention and I just couldn't put down. One was Claire Obscura. So I finally played Expedition 33, the Game Awards sweeper themselves.
Mm-hmm. That's got Charlie
And-
Cox, right? I think Daredevil.
Yeah.
Is that the one? Yeah. Nice.
Yep. He's in it. And then it's got like Jennifer English from Baldur's Gate and also Devorah Wild from Baldur's Gate. As well as what's his name? Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis plays the main villain
Oh,
in the
I didn't know
game.
he was in there.
I didn't either until I got to the credits and I suddenly went, "Oh my god, that was his voice the whole time."
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Oh no.
He
like,
sounds
did
Noel
one of those-
himself.
Yeah. He weirdly sounds
I
a
didn't
lot
know
like
that.
his characterization for Alfred, where it's like kind of
Oh,
just
nice.
like
That's
because
right.
he's playing like a fancy guy in a suit, so it's like he's not British, but like it's just the demeanor and the tone he gives it. It sounds a lot like
It's
that.
posh, very
Mhm.
posh.
Yeah,
Is Jimena Spanish a voice actor in that too? Because Jennifer English. Sorry.
okay. Oh my god,
That was a great
like-
joke, honestly, Dala. I know
Thanks.
I know no one's gonna say it, but I honestly think it was.
Yeah,
I think it was a great joke.
I love a joke
Best
where
joke
no
of
one
the
can
year.
tell you're joking, and it just sounds like sincere information that no one was aware of.
I mean,
Those
isn't
are
that like
great.
half
Honestly,
the podcast?
For me, the best thing was the 10 seconds of silence right after it, where
Mhm,
you and I were
mhm.
trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
Claire
how's
Obscura,
Expedition?
amazing game. Really, really cool world that it sets up. They're saying that hopefully the Claire Obscura, the over title, is basically going to be the repeating franchise, and this is like this game is called
Expedition
33.
Yeah.
So the Claire Obscura world is very sick. And yeah, there's just a lot of potential, and it's it's one of those things that I didn't expect it to. Every time I thought the game was it always made you feel like you were about to finish the game in the next like 5 hours. And it's like it did that. It did that for 40
5
hours. Like
Jeez.
That's fun. That's cool.
like it constantly was like,
Constant
Oh, I think-
climax.
Like,
I
yeah,
think I'm gonna
yeah.
get. I think we're basically there. I think this is basically it. Nope. Oh, I think we're basically there. That's basically it. Nope. And just that cycle repeated
Mhm.
over and over
That's
again.
cool. Yeah.
So,
Edge
it was-
Obscura 33.
Mhm.
Nice.
That's so true.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting and replayable too because there's multiple endings, and you can't just like go back to the save scum and do the last save and play it again to get the other ending. You have to play the entire game again, and the half of the game is scaled for New Game Plus, essentially only. But
Oh,
like I was finding so much that I could not like at the very end of the game I was as powerful as I could possibly be at that point. Well, not could possibly be, but I was as powerful as I was through my playthrough. And I
Mhm.
found all these things I could not beat. But then when I went to actually beat the game and kill the final boss, I didn't even have to do it more than once. Like
Oh, like I see. You didn't die.
I didn't
Yeah,
like
you
I
won.
failed. Yeah, I failed battles throughout the whole game all the time. But against the boss, by the time I got there, I was so strong that it was easy enough to do once. Meanwhile, there was
Yeah.
bosses that I still like could barely do damage to. So
That's
Nice.
cool. That's
Um,
fun.
yeah, so there's definitely a lot of New Game Plus content that I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back and use or play.
I was gonna say, it sounds like it's deserving of like winning everything at the Game Awards, or maybe not everything, but a lot of it.
You know, that's an interesting question because I
Mhm.
mean, it is definitely the only game from like the last. I don't know. It's
Since
like
Baldur's Gate, probably.
Well, it's like was it strictly better than Dispatch? Hard to say. It was definitely
It's different
a-
genres.
more
yeah.
of a game. There's more game to it, so it's like
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
I think there's a level of it's weird because there's a level of judging because it's a narrative told through the method of gameplay. It's like the longer and more valuable the game time becomes, I feel like it becomes huge. So it might be deserving of all those awards.
Yeah, I'm sure most, if not all. I mean, it's also just funny to hedge their bet or call their shot. I mean, where it's just like, yeah, this is gonna be a whole series. This one's Expedition 33, but just wait till you get to other 32
Yeah.
expeditions. You know,
I mean,
it's just like, all right.
And the theme of Clair Obscura, which is just light and shadow,
Mhm.
is very prevalent through the whole game. So it's like, so it also could easily be played off as just the title of the game if they never make more. So I feel like
Yeah,
that makes sense.
and it's funny too. I'd always thought it was part of a series, like an indie, smaller or whatever.
Right.
Cool.
I haven't
And
even
then-
seen any gameplay or anything about it. The only thing I've seen is that I think they already might be trying to do like a adaptation of it. And I saw that somebody straight up asked, like, they asked Charlie Cox, I think on the Daredevil, like, carpet premiere or whatever.
Mhm.
And they're like, hey, like, have you heard about this adaptation? And he's like, oh, that's cool, but they're definitely not going to get me to play the character. Which is kind of
That's so
fucked up, but
funny.
true.
Yeah. He's like, don't ask me if they're gonna do it. I'm not gonna hear anything about it. No, but
Yeah.
after I finished Expedition 33, I was like, maybe I'll go back and do New Game Plus. And then I had just got Crusader Kings 3 for my girlfriend, for someone else. She started playing it. I, like, over her shoulder, was instantly getting interested. Because it's basically playing, like, it's like playing Civ, but instead of, like, it feeling like a board game, it feels like you're playing The Sims.
Oh. That's
So
fun.
like you can have affairs with people, you can plot to murder people, you can like it's like playing Game of Thrones, you know.
Mhm.
That's funny.
And so I've already sunk like another 40 hours into that game now. So and it's like yeah, it's like over three days worth of gameplay time in the last 12 days.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn.
So
It's awesome. No, that's good. It's just funny.
yeah. So
Yeah. Funny enough. Oh, my bad. Were you still going?
I was just gonna say my brain hurts, but you're good.
From all that gameplay?
Yes, from staring at a
Nice.
screen.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's so funny.
I'm
It's
cooked.
okay. You do the podcast like closed-eyed.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been so it's weird. At the start of the year, I've kind of been feeling a lot of, oh my god, my voice. I'm going through puberty. I started going through puberty at the start of the year.
Nice. Second puberty.
Becoming my second. No, I think my third or fourth puberty at this point. I don't know.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah,
It's too many.
Freak.
No, at the start of the year, oddly enough, I felt like a lot of like reinvigoration into my like passions, whether or not it was writing or drawing. I mean, I haven't exercised as much as I'd like to, but yeah, I've been feeling, I don't know, just the last couple of weeks I've been feeling on the up and up, and what was it, even playing video games. Like I've been playing a lot of Pokemon when it came out, but that was kind of everything else before that wasn't really bringing me joy. And even when I was playing ZA, like there was so much grindage that like it felt more tedious. It started to feel more tedious than fun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like I was just completing tasks rather than being like, oh, what's gonna happen next? So
Yeah.
I re-downloaded, and I also bought Silent Hill F. I tried playing that for like an hour, but oh my god, my gaming laptop is so out of date that it just stutters and it looks like shit, and it's so clippy that I had to uninstall it just because I
How
didn't.
do you know
wanna
that's
ruin
not
it
the
for
game
myself.
though? How do you know it's not just
Oh.
the game mechanics? Is it's glitchy?
It's a
Well-
feature, not a bug.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
every other,
No.
yeah, every other game. Marvel, Spider-Man 2 for Sony Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I bought that.
Also a
couldn't
game
play it.
feature.
Yeah, also a game feature. So, because of all that, I've been replaying Resident Evil 4, doing New Game Plus on that, and because I didn't even do it. Usually, for every Resident Evil game, I beat easy mode, hard mode, normal mode, and then like professional, and I try to like speed run them all. And for some reason, I stopped. I didn't really do that with Resident Evil 4 remake. So I'm kind of going back and doing that in between playing Silent Hill 2. Yeah, and I
Is
might
that
play
one
the
buggy,
Dead
or
Space.
Silent
It's
Hill
pretty
buggy too,
choppy.
or-
It's pretty
Oh,
choppy.
okay.
Yeah.
But that one is a feature.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
Dead Space, I'm re-downloading Dead Space to see what that's like.
Mhm.
I forgot if that was choppy or not. But yeah, I did those. I've been like I said, kind of getting back into my passions. I've been drawing Fakemon lately, which
Nice.
is something I've not done in like 4 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think 4 years ago, GymleaderNate and I tried to we came up with our own Fakemon decks for like the story that we made. And I
130.
remember it was
Nice.
130. It was crazy. Jesus,
Mhm.
we need to go back to those.
Yeah, son.
I remember one thing I tried to design was a coffee Pokemon, and I just couldn't fucking figure it out. I couldn't crack it. And then literally yesterday, I'm like drinking coffee, and I'm just like, oh, I got it. Just make it a mug, or make it a cup of like a literal cup of
Yeah,
coffee. Who
like
gives a
a-
fuck?
Starbucks cup.
Yeah, fucking fine.
Does
And
it
so
evolve into a coffee pot?
No, it's a bean that evolves into a coffee cup.
Coffee cup. But then the third one is a
Yeah.
coffee
No,
pot.
just two.
Or, yeah.
Honestly, 2-stage evolution. Mwah. Chef kiss. Perfect. Some of the best
Fair.
stages are 2-stage evolutions. Ugh.
It's like I feel like you could also.
I can't argue.
Yeah. I feel like it's like I remember when we were first talking about it too. They hadn't made Poltergeist yet, or was it
Matcha tea?
Sinistra? Sinistra.
Yeah.
But now it's like you
Yeah.
could also like be literally make like Sinisfiend and like
Just fucking put them in a cup.
yeah, and Muggeist, you know.
Yeah, who cares? Yeah. I think that's the thing
And-
with Pokemon. When they made Klefki, when they made the popsicle one, when they made the trash bag, there was so few and far in between. But now they keep adding more object mons that like it's fucking fine. Who cares? Let there be a Pokemon.
Although,
There's a
I'm
thousand
not the big.
of them.
I mean,
I'm not the
Gen
biggest
1 had
fan of the
objects.
object mons that are
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, the Pokemon's not the object; they're just like always holding
inside.
that thing.
Yeah.
I hate that. I don't know. That always bothers me. It's like, no, just
Not
make them
like-
be a part of the object. Just
Not like name an example, but I can't think of one.
There's the one that's a bird
I
with
prefer
a...
Trubbish. That
Uh-huh.
he is a trash bag. That is his body. That's what he looks like, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Poltegeist is the goo inside the teacup.
Okay.
And it's like,
And they're
where did
just
you get the
always
teacup?
in a cup.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, we're in the
It's
middle
like,
of the
I'm-
desert. Where'd you get a teacup
Like when they
for this?
when they
fucking
made
form?
Rev of Room, I
Yeah,
wish that it
okay,
was
yeah.
just a floating engine,
Just
and
that
because
would've been way
he is
better.
the engine, but him being installed in a bunch of rocks is like meh.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Okay, yeah. So yeah, and hey, even Rev of Room is kind of an example of that. Obviously, yeah.
Right? The beginning of the evolution shows how easy it can work without like, because you barely ever notice his little wheels anyways on Rev of Room. You mostly just see the muffler on Varoom. You just see the muffler flying around, basically the single piston gas lawnmower engine.
And you know,
But
remove the rocks, it makes it look more like an actual Pokemon instead of a vehicle.
Yes!
Which even then, like, what the fuck?
which is perfect.
Other than that, we played Magic recently, and our friend Viv brought us. She brought out a fucking collector booster pack for booster box for Avatar. And yeah, we all got some pretty fucking heavy pulls. We got some
Lagnite K,
pretty good
though.
stuff. Yeah, Jesus.
Pulled like
Nice.
a couple of like 2 copies of the same card, one in an extended art treatment, one regular art, both foil, and like the regular one was like is like
60.
$50 or 60, and then the other one extended art's like 75, 80.
Yep.
So it's just like
Damn.
pulling
Pulled
cash money out of that
140,
pack.
150, yeah. So crazy.
Nice.
I pulled this really cool Aang card.
Yeah.
That one's probably like $20, but yeah, still everyone got. What did you
Oh.
get, Nate?
I got the Planetarium of Wan Shi Tong as my big pull, but then Viv traded me Toph the first Metal Bender, and I already made that deck. It's ready now.
Nice.
So,
nice.
That it's crazy, that deck. One of my favorite interactions is playing Liquid Metal Coating, tapping that to make Toph into an artifact, so that her end step she can earthbend herself.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if she ever dies, she comes right back to the field.
Crazy style.
Nice.
What else? Oh, you know what? We got a teaser up for the shop, the
Notice that.
Oh, yes.
the
yeah.
mockumentary series that I'm going to be in, written and directed by our friend Manny Zeus Escobar. And yeah, go ahead and give that a peek. Just look up on Instagram, Angry Goose or The Vault TCG. And yeah, give it a check out. It's pretty funny, pretty silly. In the intro,
teaser.
they give everyone Pokemon types, and I am grass ground, and I'm not sure. I don't know why, but that's cool.
You don't know why?
Guess.
What? Really interesting.
Okay.
Maybe
guess-
grass
you know what-
fire would have been a little bit better.
You know what
but
though,
Yeah,
listeners, you have to
maybe.
watch
grass
it.
poison.
You have to watch
Okay,
it,
that's
listeners,
fucked
to get why.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Dala? How's your week been?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pipe.
on the spot.
Yeah. Pipe up. Yeah. Let's hear from you.
Yeah. So no, it's funny because I was thinking about like, what did I do? Because it's been so long. There's like so much that has happened that a lot of it I'm like that's not relevant.
It all
I
blends
forgot
together.
that. Basically,
Huh?
I mean, obviously, by the time people hear this episode, the holidays have passed. So we just went through the holidays.
Happy New Year's.
Without going, I mean, I didn't bring it up, but yeah, everyone had the holidays.
they should.
But go on, sorry.
Yeah. No, I didn't think about that too, but no. So it's just like the most recent stuff, or just like what I've been doing in general. I think for fun, the most recent thing that I went to is like a metal show in Berkeley to see there's 2 bands, one called Frolic, the other one called Cartilage, which were both fucking dope as shit. And in both of them, I managed to get like front row. I fist bumped the like lead singer a few times, and like the the guitarist like pointed his guitar right at me as he's like shredding, and
Shot
it's funny because
lightning at you.
I got shocked and exploded, and no, it was funny because like the site for cartilage too, like I was on the front, like not that I wasn't like at the front, but I was like pretty much in the front, and people started moshing so hard I got kicked around, and then I eventually got kicked to the front, and I was like against the little stage, so I was just like, well shit, I'm staying here, I can't fucking leave. Like,
Yup.
and the cool thing is people bump into me, I have nowhere to go. It's like I'm fortified.
That's your spot
That's-
now.
That's
Yeah,
actually
it was
really
sick.
funny. I had the same exact experience with with the growlers at Beach Goth in
Oh, what the fuck? I would not expect.
2015.
Yeah.
They were going up.
People
on the main
mosh to the
stage.
craziest stuff.
Yeah.
They were going on the main stage at like 10 p.m. and we were there at noon. And I accidentally got moshed to the front, and right when I was about to like be like, security, help take me, like I can't, I'm going crazy. I reach my hand out and I grab the fucking bar and I pull myself
Nice.
forward, and then I'm just
And
like,
it's
holy
like
shit! It's like
touching
the same
his
thing that
toes of
Yeah. And I'm just like, well, I'm not moving until fucking. And I was
If
there
something
for 10
happens.
hours. I was there for 10 hours.
Jesus.
Oh fucking hell! No, the show was only there for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half
And
for this
Yeah.
one.
it was noon. It was hot that day. I remember the Aquabats came out.
Oh, nice,
and,
your favorite.
my favorite band. And the lead singer tried spraying a fireball in the air, but he just like he put a bunch of like alcohol in his mouth and then lit the lighter. And when he spit,
Yeah.
it didn't light it. He just spit out the alcohol.
He-
And I
yeah,
remember
with the
it
what?
landing- I remember it landing on me, and it stung so much because it was so fucking hot that day.
Oh god.
That's hella funny. That was not super
Sorry.
rad, I'll tell you that. No,
Yeah,
you're good.
that
It's just hella funny.
You're like, and that story ends with, and I had a great time.
Yeah, honestly, it was worth it probably. But yeah, no, those bands though, they were dope. It's funny because like lately I've been talking to a lot of like local. I've been finding out a lot of people I know or friends of friends are in local bands, and so I've been like talking with them. And then it's funny, I'll tell Lag9K, and he's like, "Oh shit, that's like my friends or some shit." I'm like, "What the small ass world?" I mean, it's local band shit, you know.
Crazy.
But yeah, and then
thing
just-
is, Littlefinger from Game of Thrones.
Oh
was
yes,
was at the Tower of the Fool show once. That's
What?
fucking crazy. Yeah, Littlefinger.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
my friend was like, "Hey, is that the guy from Game of Thrones?" I'm like, "I don't know, I haven't seen it." So we looked it up, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "You should go talk to him." He was like, "No, I don't give a shit enough to talk to him."
That's crazy.
He was playing pool with, I think he's friends with the owner of like the venue at the in Oakland.
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, but yeah, and then the other thing. I feel like I was like, why haven't I done anything? It's like, oh, I have. Is I've just been working on a comic lately. So it's like mostly written. So I've been like, let me draw it, let me get it going. Similar to Gibbledang, where it's just like I've been feeling motivated artistically. So I'm getting that going. I don't really have a
Is that
name
just-
for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Is that the Space Wabbits?
Yeah. So literally,
Oh,
Nice.
I guess like a little fucking
Snap
Hell
it.
yeah.
to little market
Spoiler.
it real quick. No, it isn't. No, literally the idea came to me when I was like realizing or like thinking about it, and I was like, I like to draw either really cute things or really fucking gross, like gory shit. And so I was like, but what if I combine them? And so the story is essentially like Alien, Xenomorph, but like as if it were Happy Tree Friends or something. Where it's like
Nice.
you'll see some cute little bunnies and stuff, and then there's an alien on loose. So nothing crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'll plug it some more at my plugs, but check it out at my Instagram, and yeah, just in general, I guess I've been feeling more artsy, so I'm like, let me try to get it
Hell
like
yeah.
stuff, I don't know, done.
Frick yeah.
That's funny because I also feel for me, I've realized I prefer drawing monsters and critters and
Mhm.
robots and stuff. That's where I excel. And I don't know, maybe there's just a pressure in drawing people. I think I'm starting to realize that. Like,
Yeah,
like if I had to draw one of you guys, I'd be like, oh fuck, this is fucked up. I can't
I mean,
get this right. They're
yeah.
gonna think that I this is what I think of them. But if I drew you as a goblin or like a fucking, I don't know, like
Robot.
that'd be
Mhm.
fine.
Mhm.
sure. Dala Man and GymleaderNate Man for Mega Man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think it's also like
Oh,
it's probably
yeah,
just
there we
something.
go.
our brains kind of do, because our brains look for human faces and things like they're programmed to. So when we draw something that starts resembling a human, our brain wants it to look exactly like a human.
like it.
But if we're drawing something that isn't supposed to resemble a human at all, then our brain has no restrictions on what it's supposed to look like. It can be anything.
I think that's one reason I like to draw creepy shit too, because like there was a point where I was like, I can't really draw people; they always look uncanny. So what if I do that on purpose? Like, what if I'm like, it's this, but like one of my favorites was to draw cartoony characters with human, like rotoscope humans. So I would rotoscope a person, then I would turn it to Sonic the Hedgehog at like a board meeting with fucking Knuckles or some shit. But they have human features, you know?
Yeah. The Zach Hadel kind of approach to just ugly art.
Yeah. So if you like ugly art, check out my shit. It's the Dala.art.
I wasn't calling your art ugly though.
It's
just want
to distortion.
No. I call it ugly.
Okay.
But that's me.
You know, funny enough, I entered the Mega Man contest. Mega Man or Capcom had a Robot Master Design contest for their upcoming game, and I submitted mine hella last minute. Not like being doomy gloomy. I don't think I'm gonna win at all. There were so many entries, and so many are fucking awesome. Like so many people,
probably professional done, like quality. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, the sheer number of it. I'm sure. What do they want? 1, or are they looking for all 8? Do you know?
No, just one.
Yeah. So I was like, what are the odds alone?
Yeah, that's a rough one.
So.
But I think they're gonna whittle it down and have like fans vote for 20. Not like out of the 20. So I mean, even just to make it there, that would be cool. But
yeah.
Also, speaking of like on art, Nate had gotten me a tablet a long time ago, and I was so intimidated to use it because it wasn't a medium that I was familiar with. And then because of this, I like buckled in, and in like 2 days I learned it. I learned how to like just actually use the fucking tablet. And
nice.
It's awesome now. And I think that's also what led to like, okay, now let me start drawing more Pokemon because I want to actually fucking color them now. I didn't realize how easy it was, really.
Oh yeah,
you could color them, give them the
shit.
Oh yeah, then give it a little bit of shading and stuff. It's so fun being able to like just like click on a color, shade it down, and you're like, cool, that's my shadow, and then you put your shadow on. Like, it's so nice.
I didn't realize it until I actually started doing it. I'm like, what the fuck have I been doing for the last 30 years, I guess.
Yeah, I was doing that this year on just like our new, just like casual tablet. It's like not even meant for that, and even that, just drawing with my finger and stuff. It makes me want like a huge professional grade one someday, like the like huge like table size one or like desk size ones.
I'm mad because I have one of those, but when I got like a new laptop, it wasn't compatible. So I still have it. I just have no way to like use it. And I'm like, I mean, I'm sure there is. I just fucking no.
Okay. Well,
I don't know, let me try it first. Let me try it, and then if I can't get
you
it,
just
said. No, it's like it's one that I like look at every now and then, and I'm like, I should try it, and I just can't. I don't know. I'll give it to you, sure.
No, that's fine.
I'm just like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, I need to put in more effort to try it, and that's all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just lazy, is all.
Try and do some more troubleshooting. Like,
yeah. It's also not as cheap, so that's why it's just kind of hard to be like, here. You have this like 500.
I was joking. Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
No.
For listeners,
making me feel bad. Like you're actually gonna give it to me, and it's not something that I really want. Like I'll take it, but I was only joking when I said, "Can I have it?" Like I don't actually want it. You know.
All right, Nate, do you want it?
Now it seems like. Oh wait a minute.
No.
No, if you're giving
I wouldn't
it
let it touch me now.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, earlier, I want this to be a lax, kind of chill episode. Definitely more of a talky kind of review episode. So yeah, we hit episode 100. Honestly, kind of a milestone for I guess me personally, just sticking with a project for so long and I don't want to
No,
say we're
same.
consistent with it because there's 3 or 4 weeks in between episodes at times, but
Yeah, bi-weekly.
But tenacious with it, at least.
Consistent.
Yeah, and it's
most podcasts don't last.
exactly, yeah.
Like
Most podcasts. I mean, shit. There's been podcasts I've followed that I've seen come up and then die in the time that we've at least been going. And that doesn't mean that we're more successful than them. They were definitely more successful than us.
Sure, yeah.
But it's just it's a tenacity, and I feel like it's something that, I mean, what I love is that I actually enjoy it, and I still enjoy it. And the
Yeah,
fact
same.
that I do look. There are times where I'm just like, I don't want to record, but I still look forward to just shooting the shit every week, and yeah, it's been super fun. We made it to 100 episodes. How? God, there's I want to talk about like podcast inspirations, like not like why we do this, because every fucking 30-something-year-old dipshit has a podcast, and
It could still be
It's funny.
interesting though.
of course,
It's like why this podcast? Why not a fucking woman hating like podcast, or why not a?
That's not what this is.
Oh well,
That's what I've been
not-
trying to
Well,
turn this
for
into
you
something.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know
bro,
we
it's
know
one-
that's what you use.
1/3
it
of
for.
it. I mean, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, some inspirations for me, obviously, Plumbing the Death Star, Mr. Sunday Movies. My 2 favorite podcasts are Australian people. I guess Australian men. That, Hey Riddle. Yeah, just I like the comedic, just uplifting stuff. Although Plumbing the Death Star just smooths your brain. It just makes you
Stupider.
funnier. Yeah,
Okay.
but that
Well, it
ki-
makes
yeah, that kind of
you
fun.
more
Like, that guy's
susceptible.
funny.
Yeah,
To
more
being
susceptible
stupid.
because your brain is so smooth. You're like, oh, I think that's funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Guy
You
got
listen to
kicking
one
nuts.
episode. Yeah, there you go. One of the hosts of that podcast actually got kicked in the nuts by a pig, I think, and it gave him
Nice.
nut cancer, and then he had to get it removed. Crazy
that
stuff.
something?
Shout out
Is
to
that
Jackson
something?
Haley. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Pork contagious pig cancer.
Cancer kick.
Porcageous? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, it's cancerous and contagious and
now. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
I'll find
let's not
Portacious.
it.
dwell on it for too long.
No, we should definitely.
30 more
Okay.
minutes, please.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to cut out the last 30 minutes.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anyways, we figured it out. So, as you're saying,
Yeah. Those are definitely inspirations, and I have lived when I first moved to the Bay Area, I lived with Dala, and that's how we had met. And we
Mhm.
just had a lot of common interests, and it we had listened to very similar podcasts, watched very similar videos, and we had always discussed like, oh, if we ever start a podcast, or like if I don't know who said it, but it was like, if we ever start a podcast, I'll hit you up. You'll be the host, or you'll be my co-host. And then, I guess after that, that must have been 4 years later. 4 years later, because that was 2019, and No Dumb Idea started in
22,
2023.
23.
23.
Damn. Well, I guess yeah, 'cause it's
so
only been.
This is the 3rd year.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, it's only been 2 full years.
It's gonna be the 3rd year.
Nice. Yeah.
So yeah, 2023 restarted, and then
History
what
was
episode
made.
was it? We got history was made.
Episode
I think
17, I think, is when Nate's
15?
joined.
This is when I
17.
was
It
that
was
the
right
episode
after
I
Halloween.
guessed
That's
it
the
on or
one.
joined?
No, you guessed it on like 13, I think.
13,
Japokudimon.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
17 is when
13
we like it's like
Japokudimon.
wholesome story. Hey, speaking of which, wholesome
And yeah.
conversation.
and 17 is where I got roped into this nightmare.
You're like,
Oh
fuck.
yeah, sorry about that. But
You love it.
Yeah, sorry if I seem all over the place. I'm trying to kind of remember our history.
A herstory.
Our herstory. Yeah. Shout out to episode 33. Herstory. I don't think it's episode 33, but we do have one that's called herstory.
Yeah, I'm also just thinking you're a woman hater, right? That was the what we set up earlier. So
Yeah.
now calling it herstory.
Yeah, I've changed my ways since then.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. True.
Consider this episode like a fresh start, if you will.
Season 2.
Season 2. There we go. Yeah, it
maybe
could be season 2.
next episode's the fresh start. It seems like this episode's all about everything that came before, so
True,
it's very
that's
much
true.
about our baggage.
This is the closing. This is the
Well, maybe. Yeah, that's true.
episode
This is
100.
the bookend. First start.
101.
Next episode.
Yeah, 101 is
Episode
season
100. The end starts.
2.
It's like a,
The
Yeah,
beginning
a
of
fresh
the end
starts.
There you
A
go.
fresh end starts.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean,
What
for
are some
me,
of your podcast inspirations?
well, I mean, Hey Roto was also a big one for me. It's one of the few podcasts that I actually followed for years and years. I also used to be a big fan of Doug Loves Movies by Doug Benson. Granted, when it switched to a poorly connected Skype call audio only podcast, I stopped listening. So, like,
Yeah, I felt
that show adapted to the COVID era, like people with pre-existing conditions, and
Jesus Christ.
So really
yeah,
well is what I'm hearing.
it fell off hard. It,
Yeah.
yeah,
Totally.
they went from having a wonderful sound setup when they did live shows and having the ambiance of a live audience that you were hearing when you were watching the show to a phone call where the host is always the worst audio on the phone call.
God.
So, and it's funny because I would check back in periodically and be like, I wonder if their sound's gotten better. Nope.
Nope.
It's still just a bad recording of a Skype call.
Wow.
And it just, at least that's what it sounds. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what program they use, but that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So,
It's like they're not
yeah.
using proper tech. Yeah.
Exactly. And while those are two things that kind of like were podcasts that I was a big fan of, I don't know if I would call them so much as an inspiration. I don't know if I can officially say that what I do here on this podcast is inspired by anybody, because I wouldn't want to put that on them. That it's my fault. This is me, entirely my wrongdoing. So it's
Okay.
like,
So you're
I don't want to pretend. I don't.
your own
yeah,
Venus de Milo.
exactly. I don't want to blame this on anyone else.
You can blame us. I mean, the fact that me and Gibbledang got you in this.
Make anyone implicit to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Into their crimes. Yeah.
The crimes of us putting our dumb thoughts on the airwaves,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's fair. I think
which
just
should be a crime. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, I think half of the podcasts that are on, more so the right leaning ones, probably should be banned at the very least. But not just to add a few, I guess for me that I feel like are significant enough to be inspirations. The Joe Rogan podcast experience, Ben Shapiro.
Oh my god.
Was
Jesus
it Nick Fuentes?
Christ,
No, fuck
Rogan.
those guys. No, but also it's R.I.P. I hope they do
Charlie
another
Song
Super
work.
Bowl. Yeah. I love his most recent.
Yikes.
But no. In all seriousness, I think the one I mean, Hey Riddle Riddle as well. Like you guys said, I think especially their Patreon is one of those ones. And I think that's where I got the idea as far as like
I mean,
a variety show.
Nate got me into that, and I think I got you into that.
Yeah, no, exactly. I was gonna say. I mean, Nate, you got us all, so you could thank yourself for that too. Actually, in that regards,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, great. I'm glad that I got you guys into the one podcast that does improv wrong, so that's how you can learn improv.
That's
I
fine.
already
They-
know. I choose
they
to
know how to do
wrong.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
They know how to do it.
yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah.
I choose
Um,
wrong improv. How dare you?
But the one I wanted to add though, just for me at least, is like Sleepy Cabin was like the biggest one to me, where it's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
just like what a podcast could be, and it could just be hanging out and kind of the get like parasocial relationship that you get through listening through them. But I don't know, it was, and they were always so earnest, and I always like respected that, and I still respect most of those creators now, the non-problematic ones. But I don't know, I think those are the big two for me.
I just realized my problematic choice would be Come Town, just because of the things. Just goddamn near everything that's come out of that. But also another thing that once that kind of dissolved, that became the Adam Friedland Show, which I think is still a podcast, and that evolved into its own like sophisticated, like actually journalistic / like
comedy,
I guess. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm also I do like Caleb Hearing as well. Recently, I think
what?
Caleb hearing everything.
Nice.
He hears it all, baby.
Yeah.
Nothing gets by him.
You see them ears?
So, no, he's hilarious, and he's the type of funny I wish I could be, but I never will be. So I'm just
But you're your own type.
say that.
You gotta make your own.
Yeah. You're Nate funny.
Nah. Oh, don't worry. You guys won't be that funny either.
That's fine. I'm good.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been trying to be earnest this
we
whole
know,
time.
We know you're serious. We know.
Thank you. I'm a serious actor.
Y'all, no one's seen the memorabilia. So yeah, it's just that's definitely a sense of humor that's been getting me, that I've been trying to I don't know, kind of influence how I see things. It's not, I'm never gonna be able to do what he does, but
yeah, it's like it still could be an inspiration.
What, inspire people? Oh
no, not that.
Not that part.
So that leads me into kind of like the second part of this episode, and we don't have to do all of them, but I do want to look through, I guess, from 1 to 99 and see kind of review
commentary
each
or,
episode. Yeah, nothing too fucking, obviously there's 99. We don't need to spend too much time on them. We could do that and move on. Nate, I'm sorry, you're going to be left out a little bit for the first 15, 17.
To be fair, we could probably bundle them all into one, I'm sure. For those, I don't know if you have something in mind.
It's about their value.
Easy. Let's just go ahead and start off. Episode 1 was Operation Columbine, and I think this was my premise, and it was
a mix. That was back when we were doing 2.
Yes. Was it? Yeah, that's right.
We did 2. We would both do until 4, I think.
Or we would have one premise
3.
each. Yeah. So I remember for mine, it was I was trying to find the next Barbenheimer. You take a very silly board game movie and a very serious event that happened in real life, and you double book them on the same day of the theater, and you get Barbenheimer. But we came up with Operation Columbine, which, Jesus Christ, in hindsight, so terrible.
I remember when you guys said we're making a podcast.
Yeah,
Look at
our
our first episode. I was like, guys, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Should have read the
trying to
rule a
sort
little
out
better.
the
Maybe
weirdos. Yeah.
3 years later, we got about 20 listeners in episodes. So that's good. That's probably
That's
why.
fine.
Yeah,
they're
what was
good.
your,
They're loyal.
What was your premise for that one?
I don't remember. So
All right, let's move on.
if it wasn't that, yeah.
So we got whatchamacallit, episode 2, TMNT Into the Turtleverse. I think we had just watched the TMNT movie that had come out, and we were just talking about stories, why we like TMNT, and then I came up with a very long and elaborate story about the turtles going back in time to stop 9/11, and they split up and stop the planes from crashing and undo 9/11. And at the very end, Dala asked if that was all real, and I said no. And it was my very first time gaslighting, and I realized it worked until we got a third host on the show, which is
A very
whatever.
first ever.
Yeah.
Totally ever. No, and that one I remember that was back before AI was bad, because I made like an AI script of
Oh, my
Team
God.
NT,
Yeah,
but they're
that's
like
right.
bachelor, like that was good.
Yep.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah, it's still bad.
yeah.
Okay, episode 3, 1930s, Halloween. Okay, so this
Uh,
episode, a bit of a dud. I came up with it because there was the whole Senate hearing about the UFOs potentially being real. And then I was like, oh, what if Santa was real? And there's a Senate hearing for Santa. And then we just RP'd that and it sucked. Episode 4,
Nice.
TM blank T. TMNT game show where
That's right. 4 episodes in, 2 of them already about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
yeah, that was also good. Yeah, I think we talked about that too.
At that point, 50% of episodes TMNT based.
I think it was like that was like
Hell
when
yeah.
Mutant Massacre or whatever the fuck it was called.
Mutant
came out.
Massacre.
Yeah, because they
Nice.
killed all the
Mutant
people.
Mayhem.
Yeah, you may.
Oh yeah, you called it Mutant Massacre. Basically, I think I replaced the yeah, I
Your popular
replaced
blank
the
game.
I replaced the N word in TMNT with blank, and
The what
they,
word?
They were,
Just kidding.
you know, I replaced it with the letters for no dumb idea, and then I had Dala guess what the potential thing was, like TMKT, and it would be Teenage Mutant Karate Turtles. And what kind of karate
Yeah.
moves would they use? Yeah, that's actually a really good one. Go ahead and check it out. Episode 5 and 6, celebrating Blue Beetle. Whatchamacallit? Episode 5, Dala, that one was yours. You
Yeah.
tried getting back at me for gaslighting you.
I guess, yeah. It was a game. Just like it's funny because like after the game, I learned the difference between Hispanic and Latino, but that was pretty
Ah.
much the game. And then yeah, we did a review.
Trying to see which
Yeah.
characters you were trying to see if I knew which characters were Latino or Hispanic
Or-
it
or
was
just
fun.
not. Yeah,
Or just
That was a
not.
good one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Blue Beetle review,
Which one?
good
or
movie.
Brown
Check it
face.
out. Or I guess this is episode 6. Making a superhero flop. What just came out? There's no way that
That was Morbius,
that
and
Morbius?
Flash, maybe.
Morbius. Yeah.
Morbius and
or
Flash?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Flash.
And Flash
Yeah,
was the
I think it
first
was probably
episode I saw. So I don't know
Flash
because I
probably
remember
came down.
the first episode you gave me the breakdown of Flash.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's probably
Yeah,
Morbius.
so probably-
Funny enough.
Okay. So yeah, there's that. Basically, we just try to orchestrate a bad movie, by using all of the bad superhero movies that came out beforehand. That's a really good episode. Check it out.
Mhm.
Episode 7. We should do this more. Plot breakdown. They put a
I was
bus on the
just
bomb.
check it all. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, obviously check them all out. Yeah, that we fucking, what was it? We explained movies to each other that neither of us had seen, and I remember right off the bat, the first movie that you chose was like super graphic, and I'm just like, dude, I think we have to cut this because I don't know if anyone's
Yeah.
gonna want to hear this. This might be a little too.
And so he's thrusting in and out,
No.
right?
It
Sweat
was-
dripping.
It was for listeners. I guess I guess this is a cool like
trigger
behind
warning.
the scenes.
Yeah.
Well, just the movie I'd originally picked was Dead Ringers, and I think I got like halfway through, which it's a great movie but it is definitely body horror. It's it's graphic, and it's funny because you talking about explaining it and how graphic it is. I'm like, it makes me think of this other podcast I love called Too Scary Didn't Watch, where one of the hosts loves horror movies, the other two don't. So one explains horror movies to the others. And oftentimes that they find that it's like when you explain a horror movie, it's actually scarier. Like they explain Evil Dead 2 as one of the movies. And the two girls that don't like were like, this is the most fucking violent, like gory shit ever because an eyeball went down his throat and shit. Yet you watch the movie, it's like, oh, this is hella goofy,
That's so
Uh,
funny.
There's normal
But-
movies that if you just describe the plot bare bones, they're terrifying. Try and describe the plot of Overboard to anyone without sounding like a psychopath.
Go ahead, go
So
for it.
Adam
Can't.
Sandler
You literally can.
Yeah.
is an idiot. So which episode are we on? What are we talking about? All right, yeah. So we're gonna skip. We're just gonna go to our like nominal big episodes. The first time that we had GymleaderNate on, it was Gibbledang.
Yeah. First to
Episode
mention.
10.
You made that game, right?
Yeah, I think it's when we were talking about having Nate on, and you originally, Nate, wanted to host as like a Pokemon trivia game, but then I was like, I don't know shit, where Gibbledang knows like everything, so, you know, it was like, well, what if I put together the game? You know, it's just, at the time it was any Pokemon facts, any Pokemon trivia, and since then I've decided just to do one generation at a time, because it helps narrow the fucking option instead of having to choose from
There's
1,000.
a lot of fucking Pokemon.
Exactly. Plus, it's like, oh, it's cool to kind of research one generation at a time. For me
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah,
No, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorites.
There's, and I guess we could lump in all of them. Well,
Yeah.
as I skip ahead, I'll bring
The
up the other ones.
Jipokemons.
But
yeah.
that's gonna be a staple. And you know what? I think
to me, yeah.
I think the TM blank T, but in
We bring
different
that
kind of
back.
formats.
The blank. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the blank format. That's gonna. Oh, we did Blank Man. That's right. We'll
Yeah,
jump to that
We
later.
did.
But
Blank
yeah,
Man.
yeah. So we're gonna do more of those. Those are our staples for sure. But Jet Pokemon, oh my god, it's so fun every time.
fucking love
Listeners,
it,
check
yeah.
them out. Obviously, check
Yep.
out all these episodes if you want. Yeah, we're gonna move quicker. We're just gonna highlight some of the best ones. All,
Yeah.
all of them. No.
I mean, kind of.
so-
It's I will say it's just like one thing with recording with you guys, because you know you guys are so great and funny, and I feel like every time there's a new episode, I'm always like, damn, that's my favorite episode, and then we'll do a
Yeah.
101, I'm like, damn, that's my favorite episode, and then 102, you know, it's just
Yep.
always So
Every
good.
time we make a new
And no
episode,
one listens.
when I decide to
Yeah.
go listen to
I
them,
listen.
I don't always, but
Mhm.
when I do, it's always funny to go and listen and be like, "Oh shit, I said that? What the fuck?" Because
Yeah. Yeah.
let me tell you, the second we hit end on this recording, I have no memory of anything that happened in the last 2 hours. Like,
Yeah. You have limited
so-
storage space. You know, you got to clear that shit.
So we got episode 7. I'm putting these two together. 17 and then 19. 17 is our
Oh,
first like chill
With Nate.
conversation. Yeah, and it's with Nate, and it's the introduction of the Brown Ranger, which I didn't even realize. And
Oh, is
then,
it really? Oh, it is.
yeah,
Wow. Read
And
the
then
description. That's so funny.
Episode 19 is Godzilla versus Slick Willy, which is like our best rated episode for some reason. Or like
For the
Yeah.
longest
our most-
time, it was. I don't know
it
if
was
it
our
still
most
is.
popular. Even up to like episode 80, it was the most popular.
Oh, is it?
it was, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it
Episode-
came out at the perfect time with Godzilla
Episode
and minus one.
23. Yeah. Episode 23, my hyperfixation on Santa
Ooh.
Claus ended for the year after I put too much effort into this fucking 90s karate movie that no one
Mhm.
listened to.
That one was
Episode
crazy.
26.
I
Last time
I like that one actually.
last time I decided to gaslight you guys.
Is that right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You the last time you gassed us was
It's
gaslit us was
bookended.
episode 26. Interesting.
Yeah, Gibbledang
Listen
he only
back, listen
gaslighted
back.
from episode 1 to 26, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
it.
everything else,
That's
100%
it. Never
factual.
again.
It's true. I haven't gaslit you guys since then.
Nice,
Another
nice.
staple
Oh,
every year,
oh.
and we got it coming back up. Episode 29, the pop culture dating show, baby. Oh my god, this one is
It's coming
so
up
much
soon,
fun
actually.
to do. Yeah, it's so much fun to do.
Do
Basically,
people
you gotta
do people
host-
listen to that one?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the
think
numbers,
so.
but I hope so.
Same, but
Basically,
to be fair, I listen
it's-
back to like every episode just for one. I'm like maybe make sure it sounds good, but I'm like every now and then I'm like fuck it, let me throw this on YouTube and like just while I'm walking the dog, I'm like oh fuck, I haven't heard this in like years. What the fuck, or
Long
a year or
drives.
whatever. Yeah, yeah.
I don't do that. I'm not that vain.
Yeah, I listen for you guys, so
Yeah, that episode is the what was it? It's there's a dating show where a host basically tries to see either Dala or Nate. I think it's been alternating since then. Everyone gets a chance to host. To see which
Shit, I guess it's me next.
pop culture icon they want to date, you know? So much fun. So much fun. Where are we at now? Yeah, that's episode 29. Super. That's
Was that started for
another
Valentine's
staple.
Day the first time around?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they've all
They're all,
both
I
of
think
them have been.
they've always been Valentine's.
For Valentine's Day?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
But this year it's gonna be Fuck Day, the one that's right after. So don't worry.
Fuck
Hell yeah, baby.
Fuck
That's
day.
right.
Woo, woo, woo.
Is this
Ooh.
this is a staple, right? Ghostbusters episode 34, Ghostbusters
Oh.
or Ghostbusters, right?
I've done
This
it
is,
twice.
What
I
was
guess-
it? But then the second time, wasn't there also like,
It's Fantastic Four,
It was-
Superman, and Jurassic Park.
Oh my god!
and then
I'm
also, and then also Transformers on accident?
I think maybe probably. I mean,
I
I've
believe
always
so, if I remember correctly. Yeah, where
So,
there was also Transformers on the list on accident because it originally was going to have Transformers involved.
Or some shit,
Some shit like
stupid
that.
shit like
no, and
It's-
actually, funny enough, that I'm glad
listen
you
to
brought
it.
that up
It's a good
because
one.
another behind the scenes. Back when Deadpool and Wolverine was going to come out, I think it originally lined up with my episode, and I was going to do a Ghostbusters or Nosebusters on, which is this a Deadpool or Wolverine movie. But then I think just timing wise, it got pushed back. So I have a whole episode written up whenever Deadpool or Wolverine are relevant. So let me know.
Let's just
listeners.
hard pivot to that right now.
All right,
Hopefully never
actually.
again. Oh.
We skipped past it, but I love episode 24, the 2023 Reflections, Naughty or Nice. That was a good one. I fucking loved the one where you tell your story about deodorants, and we have Ghost Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, so good.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, and that kind of started or ended our hyperfixation on Jonathan Majors for a bit. Because there's a lot of good stuff going on with him.
He
You
never
know,
stopped
always.
coming up. I
No.
feel like up until the modern day, it's
Until right now. Yeah, literally.
we'll never let that go.
Episode 35, Herstory, Educate Yourself.
We talked about it
Let's see.
earlier.
Episode 37, Flushing the Best Toys. Jesus.
Really
Christ,
great
whose
way
episode was this?
to mark the Herstory episode, and then we did Herstory. So, anyways, this one's about toys.
I told listeners to educate themselves, listen to it, learn.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
it. We don't have to say anything.
Yeah,
Nope.
but then listen to the toy
Straightforward.
bracket one where Nate flushed
Yep.
toys.
Where
Find
I,
out
where
why.
I did where I reveal why my dad was very upset with me growing up.
And then we argue about whether or not a soccer ball is a fucking toy.
Yeah, we
That
do.
pissed me off. That Jesus Christ.
All right, revisiting: is a soccer ball a toy? Yes or no?
Yes.
God.
Yes.
That's
Yes, it is.
You're-
No.
It is. You're on my
Yes,
side.
I'm not doing this.
Yes.
We have limited
It's a
time.
toy.
We have limited time. I'm not doing this. Episode 40, X-Men Mutant Rejects. That one was a
Oh,
really
yeah.
fun game show. Dala, take it
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, no, I've done it again with Silent Hill. I don't know. It's one where it was fun because there's 3 X-Men. I think one of them's real or one of them's fake, and you guys had to guess. I forget what it was.
Mhm.
I think it was one of them's fake, and it was just fun figuring out where I could find mutants from across different cinematic universe, or not cinema, but property universes, as well as like just drawing my own and coming up with
Yeah.
stupid but like feasible X-Men. And then
Which
same thing.
one is fake is a genre of game that
Is-
works
yeah.
so well with so
Oh,
many
it's so
things.
fun.
I fucking
So
yeah.
fun.
I think we've all done a version of that
Some
at some
version,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of genres that I kind of tried to do and then stopped immediately because we were doing like 2.5-hour episodes. Episode 41, retrospective of the Planet of
yeah,
the Apes.
yeah,
Retrospectives, very fun, but oh my god,
yeah.
fuck.
We
that.
can't be allowed to. We can't mentally allow ourselves and officially give ourselves permission that something's going to be a review episode. We have to just say like, "Oh, we'll just review. We'll just talk about it real quick in a different episode." Because I feel like the second we give ourselves that green light,
Mhm.
it's over. We'll be here.
Yeah.
For
Well, no,
days.
that episode was me entirely going over the
Whole franchise.
whole franchise,
Which is like
not just
I know.
12 movies or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's exactly it. Is that like if we were to do a review film of any Star Wars movie that came out, I would inevitably make it about the entire Star Wars
Franchise.
franchise every time
Oh, I
because
see.
it's like it's all together. You have to view
Yeah.
it as a whole.
I think it's just us all keeping each other accountable and kind of reining it in. So it's not 2 hours because it's like
That's
fine to
funny.
be.
Episode 42, Jeopardy. Nate, this one was
Oh,
yours.
that one's a good one.
Oh yeah, Jeopardy, the Fallout Jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
And then but it was all only all of the categories were
It
about
was-
Fallout, but they weren't
Yeah.
about the
Yeah.
show Fallout.
Not the
or
show. Fallout.
It was like
There was hair loss.
there was
Oh
Fallout
my
Boy.
god, that's right.
Fallout
think-
Boy, famous like
Oh,
schisms between
skate-
celebrities, like
skater
fallouts
terms?
between- Oh yeah, wait, skater terms?
Or
Was that what it
No,
was?
I don't think that was
No,
that.
I don't
I
think
don't think
so.
that was that
No, 'cause
one.
that
That
was
was
the
something
one
else that I
where
did.
Oh,
that
it
in.
was. Yeah.
You-
No, Crash.
Really?
No. Yeah.
What was
Something
the
like
term?
that, where you looked up something and the
On
website that you found it on was like
surfertoday.net.
surfer.com.
But I think that was a different bullshit game show that I did that as a
I'm
part
pretty
of. I
sure it's
can't
that
remember.
one.
Okay.
Oh no, you're right. No, because there was
What was
there
the
was
term,
two
though?
categories, radical and radical. There was a
That's-
radical
Oh,
one,
yeah,
there was a
that's so dumb,
radical
yeah.
and then there was a rad category which
The
was
radical,
about facts
yeah.
about actual radiation.
So stupid, yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like,
I'm trying to
radical
remember
is
the
an
term.
escape move, but then I was like, yes, it is escape move. Fuck.
Like after you
Yeah.
recorded, yeah. I remember Lag
was-
was like giving us shit.
Yeah, he
Radical,
was
you
like,
do a 180.
I can't believe you didn't know
You
that.
flipped the board.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Radical.
fucking
He,
idiots.
I remember that was like very much inspired by a modern like YouTube, like in the last like 3 years, YouTube trend of like making like this game, but everything's the wrong answer. Or,
Yeah.
like
You know-
everything's
Yeah.
made up, and it's like I
You
love
bring
that
up
shit.
another inspiration actually for me, I think, for the podcast is Dropout. A lot of their shows I think I'll
Yeah.
see and be like, I mean, obviously Pum actually from fucking Pokemon is literally 1-for-1, but like other things I'm like,
Yeah.
how can I do game changers, or like how can I do this like in a
Mhm.
form that's unique, or just inspired
Check
from
them
that.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
check
highly
them out.
recommend.
So, I guess the next episode I want to highlight is 45. That's
Yeah,
the
I was
Tower
thinking
of the
about that one.
Foe. That's the
That's a good
first, the
Ooh.
first
That feels like
D&D that we've
yesterday.
done.
I swear to God,
Feels
that
like yesterday?
feels like yesterday to me.
Wow,
I
nice.
will always
glad.
remember the Tower of the Foe.
Dala
Such
was
a
a
good one.
squirrel, and I was a Bill Clinton fork.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you had
Yeah.
a gun. You were a squirrel with a
And
gun.
you had a gun. You're a squirrel, a squizzard, squirrel
Yeah,
wizard with a
squizzard.
gun.
Squizzard.
Yeah.
No, that was a fun one. That
That
was,
Check that out, listeners. That's another good one.
Yeah.
Next episode after that is. Oh my god. Okay.
Dumbly
yeah.
Feud.
Oh my god. Yeah. These next chunk. This
next- yeah,
chunk is
we were
really
on a roll.
good.
we were on a
46,
roll.
47, 48. So starting with 46, we got Dumbly Feud. Dala, this one was yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Family Feud, but with friends. I laughed. It was funny. No one else liked it. So.
Well, no, we
What
were
did
just like,
you-
all of our friends are just autistic, and so the answers were
Yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah.
They were nonsense. They were oddly specific. They,
Yeah.
they were just. It was fun. I think you did refine it a little
Yeah.
bit better later.
Oh, for Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Actually, no, you didn't for Pokemon because that pissed us all off. Me.
Well, I
Nate,
think that
and
pissed you
then
off
Viv.
more because you guys love Pokemon so much that I asked
Of
people that
course.
are friends, most who aren't big as Pokemon as you, into Pokemon as
Right.
you guys. So it's
So we're
like,
so-
that guy doesn't know
okay,
Miltank can't evolve after, or doesn't evolve, or some bullshit, you know, or some shit. Or
Some
like,
of them were just not in the right category.
it's like
Not
someone
even
would
a
pick
big
like, yeah, I want Caterpie as a pet because I think it's cute, and you're like, that's so stupid because Caterpie's like this size and like it would fit in a tank, or you know.
Yeah, it's
So-
Caterpie. So
Caterpie, yeah.
episode 47 is Despicable We.
Another good
God
one.
damn,
Nope.
this is
all bangers.
this one's so fucking funny. I have
I remember this one.
I have a terrible obsession with Minions, even though I've never seen any of the movies. And
Mhm.
honestly, I think it's Plumbing the Death
For the
Star's
best.
fault, just
Mhm.
because of the fucking amount of episodes that they've done, and Osmosis. I think with that one, I tried to guess and explain. No, I sped ran the entirety of the
Wikipedia,
the
right?
Wikipedia entries for every Despicable Me movie and the Minion movies, and I read like one word each fucking sentence, and I was like, okay, cool, I got it. And then I tried to retell you that information
Yeah.
throughout the episode. Or, you know, I
We,
tried
like,
to
came up
summarize
with-
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I filled it. We all filled in the gaps. Oh
No,
yeah.
yeah, I think we like pretty much just created our own Minion universe, like cinematic-
Mythos, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
which
not remember
probably
that
better?
one, Nate, or do you remember it?
No, I don't remember that one. I just like
Someone's got homework.
I remember I came out of it and I was like, that sure was an episode, and I deleted all of it from my brain.
The one joke I think about every now and then is how in that episode we were talking about how it was, I think Gru gets his brother Stu. He's like, I want to put the Empire State Building in my ass. And then Gru expands it so he fucking flies. I just think about that every now and then.
Shrink the yeah, god damn.
Or some bullshit. That doesn't ring a bell? Oh, wow.
He uses the
No,
Empire State Building to rocket shoot himself up out the ass.
I purged this from my memory
Fair.
forever.
And to be fair, that's like the only thing I remember because I just think of that joke every now and then. I don't even know if it's a joke, but just the
Holy
bit.
shit. I thought you meant the bit where one of the minions got Gru's wife pregnant.
Oh, yeah, there's that one too.
Anyway,
Yeah, cucked.
listeners, check. That's it.
Yeah, check it out,
Check
check
that
it
one
out.
out. Check that one out. Nate,
good
how about this one? Do you remember Mad Wars? This is
Yeah, I
yours.
remember that one. That was
It's
mine.
a good one. It's one of my
Yes,
favorites
sir.
too. Oh, fucking,
That
it's so
one
good.
is so fucking funny. Holy shit.
That one was a good time. God, I remember when Dala did the follow
the
up to
Superman
that.
one. Jesus.
And
yeah.
I was like, it's just like, it's so funny because we're like, what was it? I think an hour 45 minutes in, and both me and Gibbledang were like, hey, like, how many like pages have we done, or like how much have we done already?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, we've only done 2.5 pages, and I was like, 2.5, Dala, mine was 1 page with a little bit on the back. And that was an hour
Yeah.
and 15 minutes. What do you mean? And he's like, it's only 9 pages long. Like, we would have done this whole thing. We would have been there for 5
Oh,
hours.
fuck yeah. No, yeah.
That
I mean, I
shit
have
was
another.
so
I think I
funny. Oh
I think I still have the other
Lord.
half saved in case, like, in case of emergency kind of shit as well. It's because I was like, let me write a script. Let me write like a genuine script. Just like, I didn't know how long yours was. So.
Yeah,
So
mine,
good.
meanwhile, mine
That's
was
so
just like a
funny.
very
A page.
basic plot summary with a few details.
Yeah.
And then
Hey,
I
now we
didn't
know.
write most of it because it was blanks.
I need to do one of those.
You
Oh, they're
do.
fun.
So
We need
They're
yours.
good. They're good.
I'm the only one that has it. Yeah, that's true. Huh? Episode 50, Dumb Would You Rather. Funny enough, I think in that one I said that episode 100 would be the inverse of that or whatever.
Oh, nice.
But no.
So you have to.
But yeah, I
But
thought that one was fun. I don't know, it is okay. A lot of the
That's alright.
Would You Rathers I had fell flat. After that, what else? Alien Dumulus.
that was a good.
great.
I had fun
That
doing
was
that one.
awesome. Yeah.
I think it's my favorite that because I edited that one and I'm the biggest Alien fan, so it's just nice to put little like Easter eggs for myself in it or for other Alien heads.
That was my
Hey,
first
heads.
time that I watched I looked at like the numbers for our podcasts,
Mm.
and I looked at one of the episodes, and I was like, that's not fair. People should listen to this one.
to the
That was the first time where I was like, damn,
Yeah,
that was a good
that
one.
was
They're missing out.
really good. I think what helped with that one is go back and listen to it. It's an improv based one, but I think that one it's like I had like the intro and the end kind of like, or not even the end. I think I just had the intro and kind of like some structure, and then we just took turns, and it was very collaborative, which I liked.
A to Z.
Like
Well, you had A
improv-ing.
and Z figured out. Yeah.
I think and so it's like okay, and then I'd be like, what are you guys thinking? Like, what should be next? And I think it just
It was
our
great.
brains collabed worked perfectly.
We do need to do something like that again. I don't think because we haven't done that in a while, right? We haven't done anything like that,
Not-
like where we try to make our own.
not
new-
narratively.
Well,
Yeah, because
we've done long form improv.
Yeah, we did the
or
behind the scenes
raw
one, but
prov.
yeah. The behind the scenes one that was like 98 or something, kind of, and I think we've done it since then too. But yeah,
That was last episode, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Because
The one
it
that
was about us getting ready for this.
or episode 99. Then yeah, it was up 99.
So I'm gonna jump from 52. That was this one, Alien Dumulus. I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump to episode 58. If you guys want to look through and see if there's any that you feel,
Yeah.
I feel they were good, but they're kind of like compared to the best and the best of the best that we got going on.
Yeah. I think 54 I like because it's just like a good. It's over underrated by Nate. That one I like because we just had a lot of discourse. That's like fun.
That's true. Yeah.
That was
Oh
really good,
God,
yeah.
you know what? That's when
There's a lot of disagreement
I ha-
on that one.
That's
Yeah.
right. I had an argument about buffalo wing Buffalo wings being the best.
Yeah.
And
Not even the
Yeah.
best. Like most of the time, the only that you will consider.
Go for.
Like you're like,
Yeah.
if it's available, why would you? Your opinion was why get anything else ever if
Yeah.
regular
Yeah.
buffalo's available?
that is insane to hear back, honestly.
Yeah, right.
I stand by it.
Oh,
I stand by
shit.
it.
I'm doubling
It's too
down.
late. It's too late. In fact,
No, I stand by it. I stand by it.
in fact, the others should be illegal.
I also, I guess, just notable, Joker 2 Stinky Doo Doo episode 59 on YouTube is, I think, our highest, like, viewed.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah,
I
that was
think.
the next. I was gonna jump to that one. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Joker 2 Stinky Doo Doo. Oh my god, just what a. It's what is it? I gave you guys a Joker 2 review because I was
Yeah,
the
I was
only
like,
one that watched it.
we
and
didn't
it was
wanna
just
see
so
it.
fucking dog shit. Like, it was dog shit enough to actually warrant explanation to you guys. And even as someone who didn't like musicals at the time, I knew that like there were so many opportunities for it to be great. But oh well. And then episode 60, the first Dumb Actually.
It's the first solo Dumb Actually
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Labingi.
Labingi. That is where Labingi.
Where it
it's
originated
in the
from.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
62?
were trying to...
Okay.
What was it about in particular? Just pop culture, right?
I think it was fantasy. Yeah, I can't remember the.
Put in there.
I'm looking
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It is
remember.
just- There might not have
Just
been
like
anything.
it's supposed to be just about our favorite stuff, and
yeah,
or just
just
things
slow.
that I thought were like recognizable within pop culture.
Yeah, slow
it's
media
like-
week or something maybe. It's like
Mhm.
nothing coming out, nothing to like try to like market towards or whatever.
Nothing to fixate
Go
on.
out.
So
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe you were fixated on Labingi, and that's why.
Oh yeah, I did for a couple weeks. Episode
Mhm.
62, Surf
I was
Dracula,
to say,
another
yeah, you gotta talk
episode
about
full
that.
of discourse. That one was fun.
mhm.
We need
Yeah.
to replace that thumbnail though. Dog shit. I do at
Yeah.
least.
Sure.
Uh,
Yeah, we should
it's-
probably go through all those now. I'm thinking about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? Yeah, it was fun. It was there's a lot of discourse between us back and forth about whether or not a show was
What-
a Surf Dracula. Because
Yeah.
what the fuck was a Surf Dracula? I love
Mhm.
episodes where it's usually mine, where I come up with a premise, and then once you guys question it, I crumble, and the premise crumbles under itself.
and then we say, "Hey, was there any scrutiny put over this premise at all?" And you go, "Nope.
fuck.
First try, best try."
Yeah, dude. Like, you think I put work into this show? What the fuck? Who are you?
Wasn't there? No, there's a D&D puzzle we did that I tried to come up with recently.
Oh yes.
For the Mega Man campaign,
Yeah.
where you guys solved it in 2 steps, and I looked down like, oh,
It's supposed to be like a
I was-
20, 30
I was
minute
like-
fucking endeavor.
I was like, "There's nothing that says we can't just do one at a time, right?"
not
Well,
that I
no.
remembered saying.
All right, great. All right, do this, turn it on, off, and then we'll do the other one. All right, cool.
Yeah. There's no consequences, so why don't we just like brute force it?
Yep. But I mean, like, that's just, that's an inevitable pothole that every first time DM is going to drive into.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I love it.
unavoidable. Like, actually, not even first time. It just happens every time you DM any campaign. There's going to be
Everyone
something that
does.
you work a ton on that your players either ignore, find an easy way around, or just outright tell you they're not going to play. With you guys, that happen to be all the time where I prepare this whole thing and you guys would be like, I think we're actually just going to give up on saving this city and just go south. All right, cool.
Hell yeah.
And then it was just like, oh, okay, well, I guess this is just a travel session because I don't have anything prepared for that.
Speaking of episode 63, second Japokerdemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this is the when you started picking generations. So we started off
Yes.
with Generation 1.
I started with Generations, and then I was like, let me bring on guests too to kind of, change it up a little. I think that's the format I like, just because it's like, I don't know, just hearing the two of you talk about Pokemon over and over, bringing
Shut
some
the fuck
fresh
up already.
ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this Pokemon episode, shut the fuck up. No one cares.
After that, we got... Yeah, go check that one out. That one's really good. I'm looking at KDI Award Show. What was?
Oh, that one's my favorite. Or well, they're all my favorite, but that's the one where I was like having you guys choose the best of different categories, like movies, sequels, video games, and albums, which was like photo albums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that. I
right.
like.
We just
Gassed,
picked
y'all.
on our best ones from the year.
Yeah. It was literally the end of the year, like wrap up kind of thing. Kind of like Weekly Planet, how they do the like, best hair, worst wig, or best hair, worst wig kind of thing.
Best wig, worst hair.
Yeah.
Episode 67, January movies.
That's a good one.
I can't get that out of my mind. Oh
For
my
good
god.
or for bad?
I guess now I'm just thinking about it this month because it's January, and there's actually not a lot of shitty movies coming out this month.
Silent Hill. Let's go
Not
see Return to
really.
Silent Hill, baby.
There you
Hopefully
go.
it's
That's
good.
not gonna be good. It probably won't.
It's gonna be a January movie.
Yeah, it looks like a porno based on some of the shots I've seen.
Okay,
like a
what
porn
was
parody.
episode 69? That had to
That
be
was a-
something special.
That was a
Super sexy
two-parter.
special.
My part was I showed y'all dating apps,
God.
and y'all had to fucking guess what characters it was based on like
Mhm.
and then yours was like basically which is the real porn parody or not out of like 3 options or something.
Mhm.
And there was like a good day to die hard, a good gay to die gay or some shit. It was like one. Though that might have been real.
A good gay to get hard.
Yeah,
That was a
day,
good
like-
gay to guy hard.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, it was a good one.
Sex men, a cock on lips. That was another.
Yeah.
good one.
I think that was Harry Potter ones. Yeah, you know.
What was it? Oh yeah, Harry Potter, the gay of. I'm sorry.
No,
It's like Harry Cooter and the peniser of asscock bang or something.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like
I was
the
about to say. I think it
most-
was I think it was like the peniser of As Kiss Bang.
It's like the most work anyone's ever done for a fucking porn title.
Oh, check that one out. That's a good episode.
Yeah.
Episode 70, No Dumb History. You know, it's funny. That one was.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what to do for that premise, so I just I was like, oh, it's episode 70. Let's look back 70 years into the past and see what happened on this very day. And yeah, I think we improv'd some scenes based off of
It's
that.
good.
And then
Yeah,
Based off
It
of
was fun.
1955 in general.
I think so.
Or no, it wasn't 1955 in general. I think it was that day in history. So
Oh, really? Damn.
it just went back. Yeah, I forgot what exactly it was, but it was fun.
Yeah, I
It was
mean,
a
hey,
fun
good excuse to re-listen,
episode.
I guess.
Yeah, and that's when we realized our core audience was from Singapore, so that's cool.
Did you on that episode? Is that why that episode has the same description twice? Once in English and another in another language.
Oh, I didn't even notice
Yeah.
that. That's hella funny.
Of course.
Well, also the
Singapore.
flag. Yeah, and it's under
Yeah.
the word, whatever. Under the thumbnail, it also
Yeah,
has the.
yeah, there's a lot that you kind of missed
Yeah.
for that.
There's a lot of
Episode
singer
70
Cantonese. I don't know what do they speak over there.
Episode 71, the Pop Culture Dating Show Part 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
check that one
returns.
out. That one's really good. Oh, yeah. Episode 72, Guess That Karaoke. That one was fun. Dala, what did you do?
Oh, that's probably one of the episodes I put the most work in.
Oh, yeah.
I forget why I had the idea, but I had a friend on fellow artist musician. Check them out actually. August Fallon. They go by The Occult, but spelled like OCV, something like that. I'd have to fucking find it, but they follow us on Instagram, so check them out. But no, I put together stupid acapella like renditions of popular songs for y'all to guess. I don't know, it's a fucking stupid one, but it makes me laugh like listening back.
That's
And
fun.
yeah, I think
That was a
August
good one.
one. Spoilers, sorry.
Oh, yeah, they didn't they? God, it's so funny. I feel like that was a continuing trend of like the last couple of guests we had were just completely silent at points because they're like, what the fuck is this show?
Well, I think it's because also it's like they're not
Yeah.
podcasters. It's
Yeah,
like
of
you
course,
know, it's
yeah.
like duh. But they
that-
it was great.
After that, we got episode 73, No Dumb Oscar. Yeah, No Dumb Oscar. The Oscars took a bunch of shitty movie scenes and made you guys act them out and tried to direct you guys from that. Dala, do you want to take it over from here? Last 25? Sorry, I probably should have gone. Maybe we should have taken turns.
Yeah, I'll do this 25 and Nate can do the next. I'm just kidding. Yeah, just to go skip ahead a little. Episode 77, I think, is another pretty banger one with the first Dungeons and Dumbgins by Gibbledang.
Hell yeah!
It's like your own made
Christ.
RPG, with kind of system. I don't know if you have any fun like trivia behind the scenes for that.
Basically, huh? I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a simplified.
I guess I've been wanting to do like. I know it's a staple right now, but I almost want to like split it into its own thing. Dumbgins and Dungeons, or Dungeons and Dumbgins.
Mhm.
Sorry. Where we take characters that have escaped from our podcast into other mystical realms or locations, and basically me as the DM, I have to send GymleaderNate and Dala out to go wrangle them and see what happens from there. And yeah, the first one, I always try to catch them off guard and have them be surprised by what character it's going to be. The first one was the Brown Ranger, the aforementioned Brown Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
The only
reoccurring character.
The only Power Ranger in brown dicky shorts. So pretty fun stuff there.
Distinctive.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And the Lowrider Zord, that's right.
The next one I was looking at, actually, Nate, do you remember No Price is Dumb?
Oh, yeah.
No Price is Dumb. I don't know that. I love that one. That's the one I think right where we had to guess the prices of video games, right? And like create like. Do you have any? I don't know if you have any trivia that you want to add.
That one was fun. I mean, that one was fun because since it was no price. Yeah, the Price is Right themed.
Yeah,
I was able to make my version with like. It was weird because I had to make other ways around to make complex versions of the games in order to like have more to do than just what price is this? Nope. What price is that? Nope. Like, so I had to like be like, oh, now you're going to be making bundles, and here's a list of things, and you need to pick what things will go together to get closest to the bundle amount. And
that reminds
that was fun to figure out.
I think something with whenever I develop games, and I don't know if you guys have the same feeling, but it's like you'll come up with an idea and you're like, that's great, but it doesn't work for audio. Like it's like, oh, this would be great to do this, but audio only.
We have
parts.
a couple episodes like that where
afterwards we were like, huh,
maybe not the best translation, but
the first one was the Mortal Vibe Check, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I posted online, but. I like that one, but you have to have Instagram
we thought
for that.
Slick Willy was going to be like that, but then it ended up getting a lot of people ended up watching or listening to it anyways. So
fan
true.
Favorite.
The next one I feel like we all have to highlight is episode 82, Hot Takes, where I feel like we also probably fucking piss each other off some more.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jesus.
That was the one where I'd had 2 tall cans of beer beforehand, and I ended up ranting about bicycles for 30 minutes. Yeah, I remember that.
Jesus Christ, I blacked out. What the fuck?
Not 30 minutes, but too much.
Yeah, there's like a pretty sizable section. There was a pretty sizable section about bicycles, and I'm over here with like, I think like I don't know, like foods are kind of weird or whatever. Just like the most littlest like thing to talk about.
I stopped drinking as much, and I don't feel as passionately about bicycles anymore.
I don't
that's
care.
Good, man. That's good.
There you go. You're growing.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
We're getting close to the end. What about... I guess the end of the list. Degrees to Dinosaur Nate, speaking of which.
Oh, yeah. That one was a fun one. That one, another... Speaking of things that DMs make that end up being completely... blown out of the water by someone finding easy cheats.
Seriously.
The Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Pratt basically made it so
it's like exploit.
Any movie that you could think of, you basically could find 2 or 3 steps in order to get to a Jurassic Park movie. So
Yeah, no, it was a good one. That's.
Didn't know it was so central to our culture at this point.
I think we need to do more of those too, with like, maybe even other genres or other mediums. But that's a good one. I like the degrees too.
I love. Yeah,
that sort of
that's such
format.
a good one.
You were gonna say
87,
something?
episode 87,
Mm.
a Dumbiversary adventure.
Yeah, that one. I mean, it's another improv one. I'd done that one. That was actually one of our like. I
don't
feel like
remember
it's
that one at all.
It was one we did improv for like, and we hadn't done an improv like in a while, so I feel like it was pretty rusty, or at least I was. It was the one where it was like our anniversary. So it was just like, oh, we're having like a party. Austin Powers, Peter Griffin were there.
Oh,
Shigeru Miyamoto, a white guy, was there.
You know, that's funny because I was about to say, I think that was, I think that's one of the few times, or not few times, but just, I think that was like our truly first time where it was very unstructured, long form improv, and we made a cohesive story all the way to the end, and I was actually,
it's impressive.
I thought it was. It's impressive that we got to the end while shooting each other down constantly.
Well, always
halfway
no.
through,
But
we found our footing.
While just taking people's jokes and just chopping them out from like by the knees. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I will say it's a really good one. I've just felt like I was so rusty because I was like, shit. I feel like we hadn't done watch. It was like, I don't remember when the last time we did improv before that, but it was definitely a while. Let me see.
88.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was gonna say 88. No, I was gonna actually call that one.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
I was gonna say for 88, what do you? I guess when you do the blank man or the blank games, like, I guess you'll have the template of Katie, like, no dumb idea. Is there usually a letter you feel like that's like the hardest in coming up with like the blank or the answer?
No,
they're all just easy. Okay.
Yeah, no, honestly, they're all pretty easy. Some. Yeah, no. They're all pretty easy. I mean, it's just seeing. It's more of like seeing which word you wouldn't think of, and if it's a really complicated word that I've decided on, it's then like, okay, now how the fuck do I turn that into like
what's the question or the hand?
Yeah, how do I put that back into like
reverse
blank
engineer?
Man, you know?
Yeah, no, true.
So no, those are always fun. It's honestly always trying to trick you guys.
Same.
Which
I feel like
what's anything.
as I say, I think a lot of us is like it's like that's the case. Skipping ahead a bit, Nate, you had maybe this. I'm trying to remember what it was, but game genre bonanza.
Oh yeah, it was just about us talking
one?
about our favorites amongst the different genres of games and what we think. At the end, us deciding what we think the best genre of games is.
Each.
That was when I also went on my whole shtick about how I think shooters are basically dead. It's a dead game genre to me.
That's fair.
No, they'll never
In
make
modern
another
day.
real like shooter game that will make me go, ooh, I can't wait to play it. I'm always just gonna go, oh, more COD slop. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And ignore it.
Sorry. Sorry to interject. Episode 91 for No Dumb Retcon. There was a bit in there where we retconned so that Nate was present during the first 17 episodes, and then we put some of his we overlaid his audio with some old bits that we were doing.
That one is fucking the Jonathan Majors one from like the year before, dude.
What?
That was like Things to Come. That's what it was called. It's the Jonathan Majors one. It was like
shit.
longer. Yeah. No, the retcon one was.
We probably brought that up again during the retcon one.
Probably. Yeah, no, the retcon one's one where we just talked about retcons that we hated and love. And like Nate was saying, he went on a rant like about Star Wars for like 5 minutes, probably just because.
Yep.
I mean, rightfully so, you know.
It has some of the worst ones in cinematic history.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna lump these two together just because they're both improv. But we had Class of '94 and then Dumgins and Dumgins again at '97. I don't know if you have any trivia or anything you'd like to bring up, Gib.
Fucking episode 94.
You did that recently?
Yeah, we had two back. Well, like I guess not two back to back, but like Gib had two back to back improv episodes like not long ago, and then we did 99 as well. Actually, too. Shit.
Episode 94. That's basically I didn't know what the fuck to do that week, so I thought like, oh, it's been a while since we've done like an improv episode. Let's just what if it was No Dumb Idea in 1994? And then we were just high schoolers teachers, we were we were
Principal.
dare activists or whatever. We're the principal
Yeah.
and secretary. It was fun. That's another
It's a good one. Yeah.
little bunch of little
I guess-
scenes in high school.
Little trivia for the listeners. If you see there's an episode with a number in it, and that's the number of the episode, that means Gib couldn't think of what to do that week.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Just because the episode
Okay,
70.
episode 97 is Dumgins and Dumgins 97. That's
Sorry.
No, it's perfect, and that's because I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
And I didn't know what to do. It was episode
Yeah.
97. I thought of X-Men 97, and then I thought of the X-Men episode that we did with the mutants that were real or not, and
Mm-hmm.
so
Oh, it's right. You did
That's
Adam.
what that
Yeah.
one was.
I was like, okay, so now we're gonna do Dala's character, where Dala's
Yeah.
character
The toe
exits out
or
into
something.
the real world. Yeah, the toe. And so it went naturally. It's another really fun
Yeah.
one.
I love the LGBTQ X-Men was like my favorite section. I think I made it into a trailer. It's so good. I'm gay Wolverine.
Yeah, you're gay. Wait,
Bisexual.
no, we're like,
Cyclops.
we go, you must be gay Wolverine. And he goes, wait, what?
Who's calling me?
Have
that?
people been calling me gay Wolverine?
Yeah, like everybody's been calling you gay.
Every single person.
Oh shit. So
So
good.
it's like, hey, mon ami, it is a me, a sunspot. It's
Yeah.
stupid shit. That's fun. Improv
So
is
good.
fun. I like shooting people
Yeah.
down. That's good. 98. Honestly,
Yeah.
let's just do the last two.
Yeah. Nate, do you have for new? Okay, I guess behind the scenes because I helped name the fucking 98 new dumb holidays. And we all realized, funny enough, separately after the post, I should have called it like KNEW Dumb Holidays. And I was
It's
like,
not too
fuck.
late.
Damn.
I mean, we could,
So we
but
change. It's not
I
too
think
late.
it also just is kind of like, I think it's also something like, as someone new, you see, they're like, what the fuck does that mean?
Which
Yeah.
leads into episode 99, behind the scene. Shouldn't it be behind the scenes?
Nah, scene, because we're like, scene.
Because we're only talking.
We're calling it scene.
We're only talking about behind the scene of one episode we're making, not all of them.
Yeah.
But
It was
it's-
also a
it's-
typo.
The process is always behind the scenes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I also like, I guess the other thing though is I don't think we can rename it on YouTube. I don't know. I'd have to double check. But that one was also like an actual error. Because when I made the thumbnail, I forgot that second S, and I was like, that kind of works because you call scene when you're done with a
It's
scene.
actually episode
You know?
99, behind the scene.
There you go.
See?
Yeah.
There you go. It's a
Hair and all.
goddamn podcast.
But
What's
yeah,
that?
that's. What?
Don't you know what? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Okay. All right.
Take you to karaoke
Uh,
one of these days.
So episode 98, new dumb holidays. Nate, that was yours, right?
Yeah, that one was mine. That was all about us inventing new holidays. That was the one that got taken down from YouTube.
That one
The
got-
trailer.
Yeah.
The trailer,
The
did,
trailer
not the
did.
the episode
trailer
is still
did.
there, which I was like, okay,
That,
okay.
the episode's long enough that no one's gonna watch
No
all
one-
the way through it. So no,
Exactly.
so no one's seen
They
it.
won't know.
But
Okay.
but our shorts actually sometimes get views. So it's like
Yeah, no, they get quite a bit.
we've
that's
got
right.
a couple
I need to check on
hit
those.
thousands.
Yeah, like
Homie.
most shorts and reels get like hundreds or like 100 at least. They just don't get that many likes. So
Yeah.
listeners,
yeah.
go give us some
Views.
likes, share
Like and
them.
subscribe. Comment.
Yeah, yeah. Call to
You know,
action.
maybe that's our New Year's resolution for episodes 101 through 200. You know,
Ooh.
our 3-year resolution.
I was about to say what
It's like me and Gibbledang also try and get on learning some editing specifically for TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and we try and pump out more
yeah.
short
yeah,
form
that's true.
advertisements.
No, it's honestly like, and that's one like. I mean, I guess that's why I did that Frankenstein like little edit, because I was like, we hadn't posted in like a week or two, and I had time because it was like Thanksgiving break, so I was like, let me put
Mhm.
like, this section. It's like 7 minutes, I think. I thought it was longer in my mind. I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a 20-minute section totally. It's like, oh, it's only 7 minutes. What the fuck? Okay, so I do it in a day, and I'm like, I think, and that one did pretty well. I mean, I think because it's just like, again, 7 minutes. It's like shorter bite-sized pieces
Yeah.
of the.
I will say
or the
from
show.
people that I talk to,
Mhm.
the overall opinion I've heard for some feedback about trailers is that like, the short trailers, the shorter the absolute shortest they can be, the better.
Yeah.
Because sometimes,
They
it's
get a little
sometimes
long.
when you're going on it, when you're on an app that's all about 30 to 45 second videos mostly,
Mhm.
and you hit a video. I know me personally, and when I hit a video that's like over a minute, I don't even watch it. I just
I
keep
know.
scrolling.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Because, yeah, it's an unfortunate reality about
Yeah.
what people are logging on to look for when they're on Shorts and TikTok. It's like they're really looking for just short,
Bite
hear a joke,
size.
hear a joke, ha ha, move on. Hear a joke, ha ha, move on.
I imagine you just
Yeah.
like furiously scrolling, like, where the fuck's the pornography on this thing?
Yep, pretty much. Yeah.
Why is everything longer than a
No.
minute?
No, it's because like no,
But they
literally,
were
I-
less
it's
longer
the
than-
second I get to something that's longer than three, like or I see it's like a 3-minute
seconds?
TikTok, I'm like,
Oh, 3
absolutely
minutes.
not.
I'm like, damn. Yeah.
Absolutely
That's
not.
crazy.
So it's like, but like ours are usually like a minute at
Yeah.
least.
I try to keep
Um,
them down to like, but probably keep them shorter even.
Yeah, like if the opportunity arises, because like a lot of
Yeah,
times also
yeah.
the clip that is there, it's like
It's the
you
thing is
kinda-
like
you need to see the minute.
there's some
but it's
stuff
like,
where I'm
if
like,
there's-
fuck, how do I like condense this? I'll even speed them up. Funny enough.
Yeah,
Like the
and there's
audio.
also just
But-
like we need to find just like those short little quick
Bite size. Yeah,
quick
yeah.
snappy bites if
That's
it's
true.
possible.
Makes it easier to
Some of
edit,
those out
too.
there too.
We need to
Yeah.
be funnier, quicker, smaller. We need to be funnier, smaller. That's
All right, go. Ha, ha.
When I'm listening to one of our trailers and it happens to be a segment where we do that thing where all of us repeat the joke to ourselves, it kills me every single
Oh, really?
time.
Trying to think,
Oh
was-
yeah, every time. Like all three of us will just say the same fucking
Like
words.
it's like different, like
happens
the
a
same joke,
lot.
but like differently. Yeah, fair.
Fucking
No,
so
we don't even
stupid.
say it different. We think
No?
we're saying
What
it
the fuck?
differently,
We're just saying
but
the
we
same
really
thing.
don't.
Sharing the same cell at that moment.
Yeah.
And then that leads us to episode 99.
Oh,
Dala, this was yours.
Yeah, no, I think it was just hard to think of because I was like 99. It's like, I mean, obviously it's not 100, but I was just like, it's a big fucking deal. And I thought it was, when it came up with the idea of like, oh, it's improv, like behind the scenes. I think the main idea was just like, oh, we can. Again, this is another one I bookended where I was like, oh, we'll start with the end of the quote unquote last episode, and then we'll end with the start of the next, so that way it's kind of ideally leads people into the next to 100. Try to traffic more to that. So I don't know. That was like the main crux, I think, of what like the idea was around it. Yeah, for like 99, I went through like 2-3 different ideas like before, honestly. So yeah.
No,
but-
it's and that now we're here. Episode 100.
And I got 100 more in the mind.
Yeah, me too, baby.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Not
That's
Nate,
it.
I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm out after that. Once they're done, I'm done. I'm fucking out. I'm out of
Alright.
ideas.
I'm out of ideas,
Julian's like, do I have 100 of periods of 5 minutes before we start recording? Yeah, I got 100 of those, so I got 100 ideas.
Well, I have 100 ideas just in general left, not just for the podcast.
Just-
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got-
Oh, okay.
I gotta-
But and then before you die,
That'd actually
Oh,
make,
yeah,
that'd make
maybe.
it. That'd make it a cool like
interesting,
comic
yeah.
like story or mini story. Where it's like this guy's got 100 ideas before he dies. And he has
Oh,
to use them.
like
Yeah.
you wish for
Kinda.
it, and you know that you have so many. Every time you use one for like work, you're just like, fuck, I just used one. God damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
But wouldn't thinking about one be?
Also
Anyways,
think about I guess it depends on what you identify as an idea. But yeah, go. Sorry.
I guess I was thinking of thoughts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fine. Yeah,
I think a
technically.
full idea would be something you put into motion.
Yeah,
a new
like
thing,
a
new
dry something that's like
idea.
oh
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why guys who say that they're idea guys are actually just thought guys, and then you realize that's everyone. Everybody has thoughts.
I'm an idea
not
guy.
everyone.
It's
I'm
a
just
fork
so good
hammer.
at thinking of stuff. Oh,
you know. Like, what about a plunger has a tie?
Yeah.
Could you do? That'd be imagine.
What if the fork was Bill Clinton?
Hey, but that's a good one. That's a good idea.
Honestly, it's so funny. What if the plunger had a tie? I imagine like walking into a bathroom and being like startled, being like, "Oh, sorry, sir, I didn't. Oh, no, never mind. It's nothing."
It's like in the toilet too, or like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought no, it was occupied." So good.
Well,
Whew, that was good.
I think it's about time. Yeah, I think it's about time we wrap up.
It's been 100 episodes, and my
Yeah.
arms are
100
tired.
Boy, are my arms tired. I do want to do a special shout out, very special shout out. Had it in the works for I guess a month now. It's so funny that your whatchamacallit, episode 99 ended up with us getting replaced. Yeah, I want to give, first very special shout out. Big shout out to Plumbing the Death Star for giving us a very special introduction for our 100th episode. This episode really meant a lot. Awesome stuff. I really appreciate you guys.
That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys. Yeah, you made episode 100 very special as well. So
Wow.
big shout out to Plumbing
Thank
the
you,
Death
thank
Star.
you. Appreciate it, man.
And then
Oh my god, that's great.
shout out to
No,
Dala
that's cool.
and Jim. Shout out to Dala and GymleaderNate for being some
Thank
of
you, thank
the best, most patient, comedic, just hosts and honestly best friends that you could ever ask for. I love
Yeah,
you guys.
same.
You have made these 3 years, and I guess for Nate 2 years and some
Yeah.
change.
So yeah. Oh, they almost 3 years.
You've made it
yeah.
incredible. You guys have been awesome hosts, and yeah, here's to the next 100 episodes. So
Yeah, wouldn't want to change anything about
Let's
it.
go.
Love y'all too.
Yeah, appreciate you, Gibbledang. This has been great.
Oh,
but
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? Biggest shout out to the listeners too.
From
Sure.
everywhere
guess-
and anywhere.
Yeah, from Singapore to Singapore, but I mean that in like a complete like a
Yeah,
In one
yeah.
full circle.
Yeah.
yeah.
From West
So it
Coast
covers
to
the whole
Singapore to
globe.
the East Coast, or I guess a little bit left.
But
as well.
West
also
Coast to
the
West
rest of
Coast.
it too.
Yeah, I guess like a little
Yeah.
to the right of the West Coast. Yeah.
But if you're in that inch in between those two
Yeah, I was
lines, you can
fuck you.
fuck yourself.
Fuck you. But just one last thing. Yeah, it's like for listeners again, we appreciate, make sure, share the show with others. If you think anyone else will like it, we highly appreciate, you guys' support, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff anywhere you get podcasts.
If there's anyone you're trying to torture, you have them tied up, just put this on in the background.
Oh yeah, it's good for both.
And you know
Good
what?
for all.
Maybe
Perfect.
show them this episode. We talk about our inspirations. We're a little honest in who we actually are, and then we
Not me.
break down some of our best episodes. So you listen to all
Some
of this, you
records.
could go check out some stuff. Yeah, some recommendations.
Yeah, check out the backlog.
Yeah.
All right, thank you all.
Peace out.
Thank you for listening to No Dumb Idea.